want to as well. Like there are other options that they have at their disposal because they can save the counter pick for support till last.
What? Belveth?
Is it?
Wait.
It's Sejuani support, I think. Is it Sejuani support?
Sejuani support.
We'll wait for a bit, or is it Belveth mid? I don't know. We'll wait.
I like Belveth mid seems really foolish to me.
Let him cook.
I'll be honest.
Let him cook, boys.
There is the Lucian Nami.
Belveth mid into Jace.
Or it's Sejuani mid.
Or
it's
Heimerdinger mid.
Yeah, it's Belveth mid. Okay. Here we are.
Okay, so there's no Belveth mid in Caps' solo queue. Ever.
There's no Belveth mid.
The only person who I know was playing Belveth mid actually was LS. I was watching his stream and he was playing it on release. So I'm sure he knows a lot about how the matchup and how. No, they've swapped it. Sejuani mid. They baited us all.
You know what they did manage to do?
What?
They got the melee mid jungle duo.
Yeah, no, I'm. Now listen, gentlemen. I've got a Gordon Ramsay fanboy on my right. And I've got a guy who's re-rolled from a doctor to a caster. You can re-roll to a chef for a second. What do we think about the dish prepared?
Marang's on the top side of the map.
I think he's started W and he's just shoving in the wave. So he's ready to match. So Marang has to give up. And now Broken Blade's here.
They're just... Wait, Larson, you're going to catch the wave. Okay, Shigenda is going to deal with Broken Blade. Now, Broken Blade has the Ghost, has used it already.
It's Yike, he's going to run to the towers. He's going to run to the towers. He's going to get the wolf. He's going to get the wolf. He's going to get the wolf. It's so spicy. And he flashes the flash. What is this? What? This is hate spiders, man. They're arachnophobes.
Remember Adam's Olaf? We might see a repeat of it in this game, guys.
It's first blood.
Broken Blade goes forward. Shigenda very willing to accept him. He's dead. He's just going to sack to the tower. Make sure that Marang doesn't get an assist here. Shigenda will take the kill.
Not bad, honestly.
Caps. Well, he's not really going to do anything off the back of it because he's Sejuani.
He's got no flash.
He's
But Yike is here. He's going forward. Yike looking for it. There's the stun. Locked up. Cocoon comes out as well. But Caps on the board. Equalizes that kill score. And now Yike is here too. Looking for some death in lavender.
Marang went straight from bottom to top.
Here he goes. There's the Ghost. Broken Blade, no flash. Marang locked up though. And Yike once again in the right place. Gobbles him down. A delicious banquet for the Belveth as Broken Blade takes the kill.
Use the repel to commit.
Caps
Of course he's bot. Of course he's bot.
That Glacial Prism onto Trimby. Doesn't quite land the CC. Caps tanking the tower. Trimby though sniped from long range as Hunsummer takes him in that Koi. Comp is in for a world of hurt. A double for Hunsummer. And it's falling apart at the seams for Koi.
They're ganking.
And also get some stacks on your passive. That Death in Lavender up to 16 already. Like we'll want to get that, 80, 90.
And normally in pro play, hang on, Mickey.
Trimby caught out here, rooted up. Chain of Corruption did hit, and Trimby just doesn't have a moment to breathe, doesn't have a moment to live. And he is taken out once again. This Nami so susceptible to the combination of Heimerdinger and Varus. Larson next up.
This is probably the first time in a long time that we've seen a very similar style work to great success in the early game.
Here they go again.
Trimby locked up. All 4 members of G2 down here, and Trimby has nowhere to go once again. Just assassinated. One more auto's enough. Yike steals his soul. Comp clears the wave. But now, can Comp survive?
And look at the mini-map. Comp's dead. He's as good as dead. And Broken Blade's catching mid-wave. Actually, TP coming in. Maybe they're going to protect.
Just locked up by himself. They're trying to protect.
They're double TPing.
Double TP. Chain of Corruption coming in. Larson low already. He's eaten again. It's a double for Yike. They're looking for more. Shigenda goes all out to try and defend. But Comp now once again underneath the tower. Now there is a long wait for the next minion wave. But instead they put the Herald down to tank the tower. Comp is going to try and kill himself on the enemy turret in-game to make sure that Hunsummer and Caps can't get any gold out of it, but he can't get there quickly enough. Hunsummer's on a killing spree. And you walk away from the safety of your tower and immediately you're locked up. A beautiful death for Larson as Yike gets his 4th of the game. Yet to die means he keeps the Remora stacks up as well.
And you can see that in the gold. Caps is basically even with Larson, but the jungle and AD gap is massive in terms of gold. Broken Blade might be in trouble. Koi looking for their first kill. I've seen Broken Blade do crazier things.
Yep. Uses the Ragnarok, dodges the all-out, now turns his attention over to Trimby. Trying to get those autos down, but just can't do it.
Wow, I might say.
You would rate it that highly?
Well, if they close it out at this rate, it looks pretty damn good.
Shigenda able to dodge to the side there, use the Unstoppable as well to get away.
Overextensions like that from Mickey there. They're not going to commit though.
One goes down. Well, they're trying to commit, but you can't get through the turrets and they don't know where Yike is. He can dash across that wall, remember. Caps coming in as well. The first tower of the game, perhaps, and should be able to secure it with one more auto attack. He'll take it, gets the bounty, but a little consolation prize it is for him. More of a participation trophy than anything measurable as Yike gets his 5th kill.
But here with Belvet, they're pulling it off.
Where are you going, Comp? Not many places, it feels. He dashes away, but Yike will chase him down. The Endless Banquet has begun. Yike sees the TP behind him, and now they're in a 2v4. Shigenda trying to get into the action. Yike dodging away as much as he can, but he's going to get rid of it for a second. Continues to dodge and to dive and to dip away from it all. And G2 now in the chase. They don't like it when you isolate 2 of their players. And
It's a tough one. It's a tough one. It's definitely one where... Hang on a second, Caps.
Going for Comp, hits him with Glacial Prism. Like Yike's on the chase as well. Can't quite find it.
One of the really frustrating things I imagine you experience when preparing draft is, so...
Make it whack and wild.
Well, what did you do when you played against
Well, we lost, obviously.
It's like, I mean,
what do you expect me to say?
You had all of these draft strategies. Did you win? No, 0-3.
Actually, we beat them once. So yeah, you can see in that 4-5, right? You think they said you want to go jungle?
Shigenda just TP'd to this tower and he is already dead as Yike goes godlike. G2 are pushing for the win. As much as I like story time with the lads, I think the end of the game might be very imminent. Here it goes.
Imminent.
Imminent.
Here it comes. Hansama. I thought he was tanking the tower for a second then. The first tower will drop. Koi faltering. The damage just from the E of
Yike's going forward. He's looking for more. Wants the kill onto Trimsy. Hansama takes it instead. Comp and Marang forced back into the fountain. Larson forced to the last remaining turret on the map for Koi. And in one of the most convincing games I have seen in a long, long time, G2 will go 2-0 up over Koi.